Steve, we returned back to one of our new little favourite places, Grand Central Hall, this Saturday for a small show, but a good little show actually, because we've got a VIP versus VIP rate.
Yeah. Do you know what? It is a great little show. Unfortunately, at the moment, we've only got 5 fights. We are trying to add on to it. You know, the venue's only small. You know, you're talking 800 people maximum in it, and you know, the most we could do is 7 fights. And we started off with 7. You know, lost one, put someone on, then lost another couple. You know, our Greek friend. Antonius has pulled off. He's took a job up in Scotland, which you can't blame him for, but you know, we've been on the show 6 weeks, so he lets us down with a short fight. And Tom Farrell was going to fight as well, but he's decided against it. So Leon Cooney's jumped in last minute to help us out, and he's fighting Richard Elm.
A very good performance last time out though, wasn't he?
Yeah, Leon looked really good last time, and Richard's a good solid test, so I expect Leon to look really good against him. And again, it'll be a good experience for Leon, you know, because as I said last time, he's going to be in big fights sooner than later, and you know, this one is another learning fight to get him ready for when he's in those big fights. And then we've got Alec Patterson, who's looking really well, and the prospects, and he's fighting Kazra Zawalanian, I think they call him, from Wakefield.
We know him, he made his debut on one of our shows, didn't he?
Yeah, so he's definitely coming to win. You know, so that'll be another good test for Alex. It's a 4-rounder, which will probably be his last before he moves up to 6. And then we've got the comeback of Sean Arkwright. So
smiling assassin.
Yeah, you know what? I was thinking the other day when he'd done his debut, and you look at people to be nervous, and he absolutely lapped the ring walk up, didn't he?
He looked it.
Yeah, like you say, he was smiling, and he put a great performance on, and it's a shame that we've had the gap in his career, but he's had his licence reinstated from the Boxing Board of Control now, and fair play to him. He's had his head on the ball, he's been in the gym all the time, and there's not many people would do that. So
2 years, 2 months, mate.
Yeah, and apart from the boxing ability and everything like that, he's got a great fan base as well, so we've been missing that in Liverpool.
Everything goes well on Saturday night for him. I believe when we return there on the 6th of July, you got him on that one as well.
Yeah, he's just coming back with a 4-rounder, and against Tom Ramsden, who's a reasonable test for him on his fight back after two years out. So you know, he's going to do a 4 on that. As you say, everything goes well, he'll be doing the 6 and getting the show back on the road in 4 weeks' time.
And if everything goes well on that 6th of July, sorry, on Saturday night, on the 6th, in his first 6-rounder, it's going to be, I believe, against Jake Bray, isn't it?
Yeah, against Jake Bray.
That'll be a great fight.
He comes and has a go, yeah. So listen, they're the sort of fight Sean wants to get into. He's hungry, and they say he's had a bit of time out, so he wants to get back onto it. And then we've got Liam Willings, who's coming back after his fight with Ben Whittaker. So obviously it was his first loss, but he did really well on that, and I think he's shown that, you know, he is a contender.
It was his second loss. He had a little blip on an Oldham show against the Camden caretaker, Robbie Chapman, but I think he just made the weight wrong and everything. But
I didn't realise that.
Yeah, but his performance against Ben Whittaker was brilliant, because Ben Whittaker is phenomenal, isn't he? But at the end of that fight, everyone was talking about Liam Williams' performance rather than Ben Whittaker.
Listen, everyone thought it'd be a 2 or 3 round job for Ben Whittaker, and he stayed in there and ended up asking him a few questions. So it was a good performance by Leon, and you know, he's got the Latvian Edgar Sneeze who comes and has a bit of a go, and
he's a big lad as well.
I think it's just what he needs before he goes into another big fight. You know, he's still the Central Area champion. I'm speaking with his manager Nelson about maybe making him a Mickey Allison, so that'd be a good fight down the line. And you know, Mickey and Leon need to get back into the big
That'll
stage
be a
in big
fight.
fights,
Yeah.
and the winner of that will definitely get one. So that could be the next stepping stone for Liam and Mickey. And then obviously great top of the bill, you know, when we put VIP fighters together, it's always in 50-50 fights, and we've got Conor Goulding, and he's coming out of the home corner. Normally I would have tossed for it, but Ryan Dickens has phoned up and said, look, I'm going to come in the away corner for this one, so that's fair play. So Conor Goulding and Ryan Dickens, who both suffered the first losses last time out, both at the Dome Grand Central, where we go in, both against the same opponent, Serge Ambomo. So you know, well, I can't remember what was going to be the top of the bill, but that was one of the things that fell off. So these two now will be the last
well,
fight
I think
of
it's
the
going to
night.
be cheap support, but now it's top of the bill.
Yeah.
But it is going to be
and you know, I believe you did head-to-head yesterday in the gym, and it's out on the YouTube channel now. And I've not seen it, but they're both nice lads, so I'm presuming they're respectful for each other. But both know how important it is to get a win and move on. I mean, to be fair, as long as it's a good fight, it doesn't affect the loser too much anyway, because you know what I mean, they'll be coming back on our next show that we have in Liverpool at the start of the new season, September, October. So yeah, it's an exciting night. It's going out live on our YouTube channel. Fortunately, it won't be a long night, but there's 5 decent fights. Might be 6 if we can add one more on, but you know, not a big venue, so with the tickets that we've sold, it'll look and generate a great atmosphere. So
generates a lot of sound, that place, mate.
Yeah, looking forward to it, mate. It'll be a good night.
Alright, Steve. See you later, mate.
Thanks, Lee.
Bye. Thanks, mate.
For all boxing info, news and latest interviews, amateur and pro, across the north, click and subscribe. VIP Boxing Promotions. Also Twitter, Instagram and Facebook.